What's going on, sports fans? It's your boy Josh Williams back again with another episode of the American Fan 365. I am here, of course, with my beautiful co-host, Miss Rosine. Ro, you are rocking all black today.
All black, just like Jay-Z said, I'm going to rock all black for a year straight. I'm going to bring back Versace shades.
I hate you so much. We are here. Today's the day, Ro.
I know. I'm so excited. Finally, the build-up.
Today is the day. We are finally going to be...
You gotta turn down the volume on that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we got some feedback, but it's all right. Today's the day we're finally going to be giving away the OBJ rookie card. I'm excited. One of you guys, we did pretty good, especially, since we just kind of push things organically. We're going to start turning the heat up a little bit more on that over the next few weeks and months and as we keep building, but for how much we pushed it, I think we did all right. It was okay.
You know what? We're starting from scratch, and I'm really loving our organic little crew that's coming together, that's supporting us.
Yep.
And, we could be cheaters and, buy followers and
bots
and coerce people into doing stuff. But we love all 20 of yous that, that are always there. And we're building it from the ground up, and we'll never forget the people that always rocked with us. And so I'm glad that it's one of yous that are getting it.
And I'll actually say this. I was thinking about kind of ways to, as you said, really champion the people that were there from the beginning. So I'll mention some things as we continue to build, because we have some other things that we're going to be doing over the next few months. But I definitely want to. Here we go. Mark, already out there. I see you, Mark. I see you. You're gonna have to wait till the end of the show, Mark. Let's go ahead and jump into NFL first, Row. A lot happened in NFL. I was at a game where, I see you, Jamar. I was at a game in New Orleans that was, a little bit of back and forth, but I got to see the Superdome in all its glory, and it was a great time. It was the Falcons versus the Saints, and so much fun in New Orleans this past weekend.
I heard some of the best fans too.
They have amazing fans. The food. Go to the Superdome for the food. Just go, you're getting jambalaya. You're getting etouffee. This is just regular stand. No problem.
Go ahead. Beignets and everything else.
They have beignets, and the ladies call you baby. You get a lot of babies out there, and come on, baby, and let me see. I had a great time.
I want to go, but a lot of my friends are like, well, you wouldn't like New Orleans, but I know.
Have you ever been to New Orleans?
No, I've never.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
I've never been.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, don't go at this time of year. This was the coldest, literally everyone in New Orleans was like, we don't know what's going on. Because it was cold for them. It was in the 50s, you know what I mean? But
I want to go for Mardi Gras.
I've still never done that. I can't. I don't.
I want to go.
Yeah?
Yeah. Trying to climb my beads.
Are you taking it off?
I mean, does the Pope have a balcony? What kind of question is that?
All right, so Rose OnlyFans is going up right before Ash Wednesday.
I would never.
Well, that's when Mardi Gras is.
But I would do it after. I would do it delayed.
After Lent, you're gonna wait till after Lent. No meat, no pulling out thing.
What type of meat?
I hate you so much. This is not how we were supposed to start the NFL segment, because what we're about to talk about is very depressing. So, we this morning, this wasn't even in the show flow earlier, but this morning we lost a all-time great. Franco Harris passes away at 72. I know many of you know Franco Harris from the Immaculate Reception versus the Raiders.
So the Immaculate Reception, the 50th anniversary is actually on Christmas Eve, and it's the Steelers versus the Raiders, and that was the Immaculate Reception game. I'm not sure how many people are really familiar with it, but just the coincidence that he passed away.
That's insane.
And for anybody who doesn't know who this gentleman is, please look up his stats. He actually, the only person that was selected to go to the Pro Bowl more than he was is Barry Sanders.
At his position, yeah.
At running back.
At running back. 9-time Pro Bowler, 4-time Super Bowl champion.
That's right.
15th all-time in rushing yards.
He was a steel curtain.
Yes. I mean, he was, when you think of Jerome Bettis.
Yes.
this was what made the Steelers that, into that type of, team and that kind of philosophy of we're going to run the ball, play defense. It all happened because of Franco Harris.
Well, and think about, those are the Terry Bradshaw days.
That's right. Play action and chuck the ball deep and pray Lynn Swann or what was the...
Lynn Swann would take you out.
Was it Stallworth?
Dante Stallworth.
Not Dante.
Dante Stallworth.
Not Dante Stallworth. Was
it Devontae Swing?
I forget his name. But the other receiver opposite of Lynn Swann. Lynn Swann got all the publicity because of the catches. He had all those ballerina toe tap catches that weren't normal in his day.
He was graceful.
Yes, he was.
That's what he was known for.
Yes, he was.
John Stallworth.
There you go.
Thank you, George. I knew it was a Stallworth. It was not Dante though.
Steve, I am gonna go to Mardi Gras. Yes, that's a yes for Roe. Thank you.
Okay, Steve, right? I'll take Roe to New Orleans for Mardi Gras.
Oh, okay.
Steve, you're trying. You're go ahead and put your bid in now, brother. I see what you're doing.
Bid?
Hey, we all got to put our bids in. Look, you shoot your shot, as they say.
Christmas is coming.
Ro,
ho, ho.
Go ahead and throw that Cash App out there, Ro.
You can go ahead and Cash App me.
I hate you so much. All right.
We need to add those. Like real talk. Like I'm not even like.
Well, who's kidding? Josh thinks
Josh's the only one kidding because anytime I see somebody be like, yeah, you can Cash App me. I'm like, nigga, are you really out here trying to just get money for free for being yourself? Like this is something we pay for now. Like, oh yeah, I need money. Okay, dudes are just giving money. I'm like, dudes are, good Lord.
Listen,
this generation of men
everybody's talking about, all the women are like, I need the Sierra prayer. Man, I need the Lori Harvey prayer. That's what I need.
I need the prayer that if you say my name and we're not okay about it, you owe me $1 million.
I'm trying to move like Lori Harvey and Carisha. Yeah. I want to be on that roster. Are you kidding?
Oh my God! All right, bro.
No, I don't.
So yeah, that's.
No, I don't. I'm just kidding.
They've been through the Green Bay Packers offensive
I'm
line.
Good. I'm good.
Raiders, Ro. Did the Raiders win this game, or did the Patriots lose it?
What kind of question is that? The Pats fucking lost it. The Raiders. You couldn't have scripted it better. What was really interesting to me is to see how many Pats fans were at Allegiant Stadium, which I love for our city. Of course, it's Las Vegas. Why wouldn't you go if you're going to plan a family trip or something before the holidays? That's a perfect thing to do. But the Raiders absolutely did not win that game.
Look, listen. All I'll say is this on that. Mac Jones. Ben Roethlisberger, it was known as the tackle in Pittsburgh when he, I forget who he tackled. I want to say it was someone on the Colts. It was a pick six opportunity to win the game, and he got a tackle, and then the defense made a stand, and they didn't win, and that's how they got to the Super Bowl that year. Like Mac Jones, you guys, you're fighting for your playoff lives.
This can't happen. Now, the Raiders went from being a laughing stock to a wild card.
You can't take it away, and then also when you beat a team that potentially is in your way, like what you guys did. Anyway, we'll get to that.
That division is a very cantankerous division.
Ooh. All right, 5 points.
Send that five and Cash out.
Triple word
no,
score.
Really. That whole the AFC conference is interesting to me, but that particular division is really interesting too. But I love how the Raiders hate the Pats, how the Pats hate the Dolphins, how the Dolphins hate the Jets, how the Jets hate the world, and.
Those dang on Jets.
What about that game?
We will get to that game too.
All right, no, but I don't think the Raiders won it. I think the Pats lost it.
You think the Pats lost it?
Yeah.
George, can you? So Graham, I want everyone to know, Graham is a Patriot fan. He's a Patriot fan, and Graham, I'm sorry. George is gonna pull up the clip. We're gonna take a look at this clip from this game.
Jones,
and
hand off to Stevenson.
This is Frank Caliendo.
To the 45.
John Madden and
he's still going, Pat.
Summerall.
Laterals to Myers. He's going the wrong way. Sure is.
Sure is.
Threw it to Chandler Jones. Jones to the 25. What the heck just happened, Pat? The 5. Touchdown Raiders.
That's calling a
Chandler
game.
Jones used to play for the Patriots, but now he plays for the Raiders. And I think Jacoby Myers forgot which Jones was on his team. He threw it to the wrong Jones. Could be.
Look at Belichick.
Look at Bill Belichick. He looks angry here.
He always looks angry.
He looks angrier than normal, Pat. He looks angrier than normal. You have to hug your friends before you walk away quickly.
How happy was Josh McDaniel that he beat Bill Belichick?
Oh, and in that fashion?
In that fashion. Ooh. He was
Ooh.
at the strip club. He was like, I want everybody in the champagne room. I want everybody. I want all the Ovaltine and the Yoo-Hoo all up in here. I'm NASCARing everybody with it.
Oh my God! But there was actually a little bit more from this game as well. George is going to pull up the clip, but there's a little bit more from this game too that I wanted to talk about with you because it came up. It came up yesterday. I saw it a few times. So this is a Patriot fan. And a Raider fan, and this lady Raider fan was in this Patriots fan's face all game, and and the guy didn't say anything to her, and then this happened once the game was ended. She curses him out. She's going back and forth. She's all in his face, and something that came up online. Actually, I saw a comment.
Yeah, I'll get the
A Raiders fan with a nasty mouth.
Well, it happens. It happens. But she's just really giving it to him. Pause. And one of the things that I saw online was how if this was the other way around, say this was a black man yelling at a woman this way or anything like that, this would be completely like he'd almost be in handcuffs or could be in handcuffs or could be worse. And people were saying the Patriots owe this fan season tickets, like because he didn't do anything. He didn't, you see, he didn't respond. Like
That's like me when the Giants are losing, though.
I have no doubt at all.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not that though.
Yeah. I'm glad she didn't try that nonsense with me.
First of all,
because we got horrible seats like that. How to throw.
But when you have seats like that, you're like at that point, it's like it's like Martin Luther King Drive, like any state you go to, it's like you get what you get when you sit up there. But I will tell you, the minute somebody puts their hand in my face.
Cancel
the
Christmas.
Old road. No, it's a Philly game. Now you just can't leave. Now you just can't leave. No.
Yeah, I will say this to that fan, and we might start some segments like fans behaving badly or whatever. And
it can't be me every week, though.
It can't be, and I pray that it won't. I pray that is my prayer for you. But yeah, don't do this with everybody because especially if I lost in that way, I would have thrown you down a flight of steps, and those are concrete steps.
And if there's brown liquor involved,
I hate you.
It is going sideways very quickly.
Oh my gosh, Henny on deck.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Oh my God. All right. So the Lions, we've talked about this from the beginning. I said from the beginning, the Lions were going to win at least 7 to 8 games this year. And I feel like they might mess around and do more than that. And I am so excited for them. The Lions come roaring back. Huge 4th down play to win that game on 4th. It was 4th and inches. They had to. There was still a little bit of time. They could have punted and played that game, and they go for it. And the play that ended up winning it for them was insane. Did you catch that highlight?
I did catch that highlight.
Oof.
I'm happy for the Lions. I'm happy for Dan Campbell. I'm happy for that rough group of young men that, what? It's funny because nobody told them they're supposed to lose. Yeah. They're out there and they're playing their tails off. And you know what I love? They're playing smash mouth football.
100%. 100% they are. Not like unapologetic, but not just smash mouth. They've been doing so well throwing the ball deep. Jared Goff has looked good. For everybody that's in my Madden league, and I always talk about DJ Chark because I've made DJ Chark a god multiple times in Madden. Everyone's all like, "Oh, speed isn't that important." He's starting to look good. And then Jamison Williams, the boy that tore his ACL last year in the championship game, now he's on the field. Now he's getting bombs thrown to him. Like, their team, and we didn't even mention Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like, when you really start pulling their team together, you know, Swift, they've got a squad.
They're the only team that did Hard Knocks this season before that's actually winning.
Hard Knocks has been hard on some folks.
It's been like the Madden curse. I'm telling you.
That's fair. It's not a good look.
Look at the Cowboys. They had the season, and everyone was like, oh, that's it. We're going to win. We're for sure going to win. No, that train's always on time.
Always.
I can't wait to talk about that game, too.
Ooh, George, go ahead and pull up that clip from the Lions game. Absolutely insane.
Saying, you know, same old Lions, but I think Dan King.
No.
You know.
And the last one.
No.
The 2022 Detroit Lions will.
What are the 2022 Detroit Lions?
Give him a second, guys.
Yeah. Give him some time. He's thinking hard. We're still rolling. Like, it's still this is still the pause. Okay, there's a breath in there.
This is me when my son asks me for shrimp scampi again and for some Robux.
For some Robux. Still thinking. All right, now we're scratching the beard. This is deep.
The answer's in the beard.
It is.
Gandalf. That's Gandalf the Grey.
No, guys, hold on. He's about to.
Oh, wait. Maybe. Still?
That's what Captain Lou Albano used to do before he jumped off the top rope.
Man, what a good answer.
Still. We're waiting.
Number of ways I can go with that.
There's ways.
My God.
I'm trying to tell you, he was really in thought.
The 2022 Detroit Lions will be the team that can and
I mean, that's it. That's it.
That can and will. And I've said this, and I've said this to you, and I've said this on another show that we were on before.
I don't recall.
You don't recall. But when he cried in that press conference, I knew that is not a beard.
That is not a beard.
Yes, Brandon actually has a very he rivals George's beard. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
George, did you do the oil today? Is it sparkly?
Oh,
of course I did.
Whoa.
I mean, bro, I knew you were coming in today. It's like brushing my teeth at this point.
Whoa.
Did you flat iron the beard?
Whoa.
I'm getting better with the flat iron. I don't actually do the full flat iron anymore. I just do it to shape it up.
That's all well and good, but let's talk about the fog-tastic camera that's on my man George in the back. Of course, we can't see the beard glistening. You look like you might need to.
Listen. I've got a Summer's Eve wipe in my purse. You can have it. You can wipe it.
That's a little bit better.
Wait. Not a wet wipe.
And no. Listen, cleanliness is next to godliness. I have like 4 different wipes in my purse. Okay. What? Why are you laughing?
I love you so much. Oh my God.
What?
For those of you that don't know what a Summer's Eve wipe is, go ahead and look it up.
All I'm going to tell you is if you're dating a woman and she doesn't have Summer's Eve wipes in her purse at all times.
It's a much bigger issue. That's fair.
What if she walks into the bathroom, like if you're out to dinner and she doesn't have her purse with her? It's like, listen, it's when Chris Rock, I forgot what stand-up he said this was, and I'm like this with like wet wipes, with all the wipes. He said, he goes, hell yeah, I use wet wipes. He goes, if somebody shat on your arm and then I took a paper towel and I wiped it off, are you clean?
I don't remember that one. Oh my God.
But anyways, cleanliness is next to godliness, and I stay Summer's Eve up. Go on.
Your Summer's Eve ready. George, do you have that clip? The Lions versus the Jets game.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead and pull that up.
It is right here.
Here we go. 4th and inches. Up the sideline. This is Brock Wright, who also is on my Madden team. All the way in. And the play actually was designed well. Stop, pause right here, George. So it was play action, and Brock Wright actually, the play was made to look as if Brock Wright was screening on a stretch play up the right side.
Yep.
He blocks and then releases back to the middle, and there's no one there. There he is right there in the middle.
I see.
He's blocking down, great block, and then releases, and there ain't nobody there.
The tight end's dream right there.
Nobody.
Wow.
Great play.
Open. Clear.
Absolutely great play. But you see, well, I guess they had to go for it. They only had one timeout at this point. So this was the game literally for them, because if they punt, the game's over. It's already past the 2-minute warning. This was all they had. They had to go for it.
Keep this drive alive.
Boom.
Great play. Great play.
And then the Jets, are gonna jet without. They did the wide right. they did the Norwood, right? Scott Norwood.
Yes, 1,000%. Oh my goodness. Okay.
What's the side hustle? There ain't no side hustle. It's just cleanliness, my guy.
So, Summer's Eve side.
But if they'd like to sponsor the show, I mean, we good too. Cleanliness is a side hustle, dude.
You're gonna have to like prop me up on that one. That one might be a throw to Roe. Like, Roe, how clean are we?
All right,
today?
can we just let's move on. Jesus.
Are we sure or are we unsure? Okay. For the old people in the room. Cowboys. You caught it. It took you a second.
I was like, okay, that was really good.
Cowboys give it up in overtime to the Jags. Roe, you called this game.
Didn't I say the Jags are going to win?
You did.
It made my dark little soul so happy to watch the Cowboys lose. I said this to Josh last time we spoke. I'm not sure if we were filming, but I said, this is typical Cowboys December football. And I'd like to point out that how many games was Dak out?
4. Remember,
or 5.
I think it actually was 5. I think you're right. I think it was 5.
And he leads the league in interceptions.
And was out 5 games.
This is typical Cowboy shit, which I'm here for, okay? They interviewed Jerry Jones, and they asked him what he thought of Dak's performance, and he was like, he was very happy with it.
Oh my God. But to lose it the way they did, a pick six.
So they go into overtime.
Yes.
And
well, first off, the Cowboys had this game by the bootstraps. I was like, oh, game's over. I'm at my game in New Orleans, like, oh, okay, this game is no game.
You know what? I did. No matter how much they were leading, but I knew they were going to shit the bed with it.
I kept coming back
Carmelo Soprano had their number.
Why the Jags keep hanging around? Cowboys, you better stop playing around. Like, what's going on?
Well, but when they lose gloriously.
Here we go.
Oh,
Dak Prescott hits as he throws, underthrown, bobble, and we're into the end zone.
And taken in.
We're into the end zone.
Look at this.
To end it. Here it is again. I'm sorry for the Cowboy fans in the chat right now.
Let's just have this on a loop, please, in the background.
Oh my goodness.
God, this feels so good to watch.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. In Jacksonville. So it was exciting for Doug Peterson because, Doug Peterson, former Eagles coach.
Listen, I'm glad they won this game, but Doug Peterson threw that game against the Cowboys, and I'm
No, you mean against my team.
Was it your team?
Yes. That's how we got to the playoffs.
That's right.
They gave us the game. Like, remember?
I remember. I was used to the hate. Listen, I don't hate comment on anything. I still have them. I call them a dirty. You don't even. I went off on
Doug Peterson.
Not the whole organization. And then every
Jeffrey
holiday,
Lurie,
every holiday, I'd always say, happy Thanksgiving to everybody except Doug Peterson and his miserable, shitty family.
Oh my God. All right.
Yeah, get out.
We had to get into our game. Giants, Redskins, Washington football team, Commanders. Comes down to the wire. Yeah, see, Brandon, Giants saved you. No, the Giants didn't save you. The refs saved you. But we're going to get into that because I know and I thought about this and I'm so glad. Ro always talks about oh, you're so composed. You're so, you pull it together. Trust me, I wanted to hop on live and really let it flow. And I thought about it, and I was like, no, you know what? Ro is right. There were enough calls in that game that could have went either way, that even though those two back-to-back calls,
We got those shitty calls the first time we played each other and we tied.
Well, wait. But remember in that game too, the pass interference that they picked up in the back of the end zone that ended up being 3 instead of 7.
What do we say about bad calls, Josh?
That's what I'm getting to. I'm giving you your flowers right now as we speak.
What kind are they?
Carnations. That's all you deserve right now. After the pain and suffering that
you gotta give me that card back. Carnations.
We're gonna get into that card too. So, but you know, the game. Truthfully, I'll say this for all Commander fans: the game really was lost on the 97-yard drive when Saquon Barkley runs it in the end zone at the end. But when it comes down to it, truthfully, at some point we have to make decisions to change and alter the game plan. Our defense plays well. They're top 5 defense right now, which is disgusting again to say out loud. But how often do we have to sit and watch people dink and dunk and throw a 5-yard stop route and he catches the ball, falls forward for 2 yards, and a 7-yard gain?
I hate that. That was the Giants like forever up until this coaching staff. It was a 3-yard slant pass, but they'd always get hit and taken back, so we'd lose yardage.
Yeah,
it was unbelievable. It was nice to see Saquon have an average of more than 2 yards per carry and
that didn't even really happen until the very end of the game.
That didn't happen until the end of the game.
Yeah, and really in terms of consistency, he had a couple runs here or there.
They were playing well, and he was more injured than he was letting on a little bit. Right?
Yeah.
So, but I was very happy with the outcome of the game.
George,
go Giants.
Here. Okay, let's go Giants. Yeah. Mm-hmm. George, go ahead and pull up the first clip. This clip actually is on the touchdown.
Really quick, I have to talk about it. I'll tell you who won that game was Kayvon Thibodeau. I mean,
we will definitely get into him as well, 1,000%. Because
what a stud!
Because and I said to you literally, I want to say this was first quarter, and I was just like, we better put a hand on that boy.
Yeah,
somebody better do something. And he won you guys the game.
He won. He single-handedly won us that game.
The grand slam. He gets a sack, fumble recovery,
that he ran
and a touchdown.
That he ran in.
This is a grand slam. All 4 things.
It was a strip sack.
Yep.
Fumble. He recovered the fumble. And he drove it in.
And touchdown. Grand slam.
Beautiful.
That really, when that happened, I was like, here we go. Because at that point, your offense hadn't done anything yet. And I was like, okay, all right. Defense looked good, looking sound. Our offense hadn't done much, but we had put ourselves in position to score points. So I was like, all right. I wanted 7, but, okay, let's get 3 and keep moving. When he did that, I was like.
That changed the momentum and the trajectory of the game.
1,000%. We were chasing the game at that point. At that point, we started chasing the game. Okay, George, you can go ahead and pull it up. Sorry about that.
That was tallest midget, though, these 2 games, right?
Ugh. So this first clip was Terry McLaurin being called for an illegal formation. He wasn't covering the tackle.
Yep.
And when you go back to the very beginning, go ahead all the way back. This is Matthew Berry from ESPN. He comes up to the line of scrimmage, as receivers do. You look at the ref. He looks at the ref.
Yep.
He looks at him. Ref says, move up. He moves up. He gives him a thumbs up. Everything should be good. We good? Yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay, let the play run. Play runs. Throw the flag.
Some bullshit.
Throw the flag. And, of course, we scored here. We scored the touchdown to at least get us in position because we still needed a 2-point conversion. We won't want to talk about that, Joey Sly. But that's what happened there.
I would have immediately, if I was Terry McLaurin, I would have just went over. I would have put that penalty flag right back in the referee's pocket. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's
horrible.
That was the call. So that was the call that did that. Now, go ahead and pull up the next one. The next one is the one where this is out of hand. Darnay Holmes, you're on my Madden team right now, and I tagged you. Bro, you might have to get cut. This is molestation in 47 states. Maryland apparently not being one of those 47. He's giving my man a hug.
That looks fine.
He's giving him a rough ride.
No, that looks fine.
Oh,
I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. That looked fine to me.
The lies you tell.
I don't know what you mean. I didn't see that. Look, that's a clean.
That's clean.
That's a clean block.
Where's the ball? The ball's not even in the frame yet. Look where George got a pan out to.
It's fine. Look, that's how you cover in football. It's how you cover in football. It's fine.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, George, you can pull up the last one. And like I said, all this being said, all this in a vacuum, the game was won on the 97-yard drive. And that was on a touchdown run by Saquon Barkley. So I'm not going to act as if this play, because right now it's 7-3. This is in the second quarter, which is crazy to say that this play is the one that won you the game. But
Beautiful.
this drive is what won you all the game. Not even a question.
I actually think it was the fumble recovery touchdown by Thibodeau that won us the game.
You think that won you the game?
No, I think that won us the game.
See, at that point,
the momentum shifted because up until here, we were still chasing you guys in terms of offense because
your offense wasn't doing anything
That's right.
consistently.
That's right.
No, 1,000%.
And I think that recovery from Thibodeau just changed the momentum completely because then we started going for it more and more and getting more aggressive. Then it was Daniel Jones taking charge more because it gave them their confidence back and they could breathe a little bit. I don't think Saquon's run, of course it helped. I don't think that won us the game. I think it was Thibodeau's fumble recovery.
All right. We can move on. Oh, wait.
I didn't see anything. See? I didn't see nothing. See? I didn't see anything either.
All right, 3 blind mice. I'll let it ride this time. A question that I did see on Bleacher Report shortly after the game. I can't remember if this was Sunday or Monday. I was in New Orleans, so stuff started running together. But a question came up, should the Commanders go after Trey Lance, who is now, injured? The 49ers gave up so much to get him. Now they've got an abundance, apparently, of quarterbacks. Should we go after Trey Lance? And for me, Trey Lance still to this point has not proven a thing.
I agree with you. This is what happens with Trey Lance. He'll have a great game and two
duds.
Awful games.
Yeah.
And then he'll have a decent game. And then that's it.
Injury. That's happened to him multiple times now.
It's because he's built like Mike Wazowski.
Why are you like this?
I don't know. But no, you know what? I like the chemistry that the Commanders have going because, I don't know what got into the NFC East, but we're finding ourselves again and we're finding the toughness. I think the chemistry that your team has, listen, I have a soft spot in my heart for Ron Rivera, not except when you guys are playing against us. I will say that I like what your team is doing and why fuck it up?
Yeah, I mean, I get all that. I don't know. I don't know what we do, truthfully, because as far as the quarterback position goes, we're really in a stuck situation. And RG3 has said this. I had said this actually months before, but obviously you probably don't bring Carson Wentz back. You probably don't.
Prince Harry and Meghan are happy. You just leave them.
These redheads stick together. But I don't think you bring him back. That's 20-some million, 30 million back to the cap.
Why would you bring him back?
We don't bring back Logan Thomas. We have a lot of money on the cap. For me, and I think you'll think I'm crazy, I take a run at the GOAT and I try to go get Tom Brady for 1 or 2 years and roll the dice and see what we got. Because the reason I say that is because Taylor Heineke is great, but when it comes down to it, he's not consistent enough over the period of a full game. Our receiving room now, especially if healthy, Curtis Samuel has now had a full healthy season with us. That receiving room becomes elite if you have a quarterback that is going to put the ball and understand defense. Where where you sit back.
I'll tell you something though. I was going to say your offensive line gives Commander Heineken a nice amount of time. They keep that pocket nice and open for. I actually want to look up the average time because he has plenty of time to throw, and I think sometimes he just gets in his own way.
He just doesn't know where to throw.
He doesn't know where to throw, but he has time to throw.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? So if you bring in a Brady, where literally I can come up to the line of scrimmage and be like, not there, not
All right, so
there.
here's a question.
It's you.
Aaron Rodgers for 1 year. Would you take him?
No, because Aaron Rodgers, and we've talked about this, he is not loved. Tom Brady, he might not be loved, but you're going to come in there and you're going to respect. And then also he's going to bring the leadership of the locker room in terms of preparation.
Not if he keeps on yelling at people in their face. I'll tell you that.
It's fine. You want to win or you want to go home? What you want to do?
Have they been winning?
Did they win? They won once and had a chance to do it twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to win or you want to go home? I want to win. So
listen, I can't. We've talked about this. I can't believe I catch myself rooting for Tom Brady, but he's become this like grumpy old man.
Yeah, a little bit.
That yells at people, that
gets
in their face. It's not the Belichick system anymore. You can't do that because you know what? If you talk to an offensive lineman and that lineman is just he's going through it too, and other stuff. You may get your plugs all pulled out.
Wait. I'm gonna give you the longest yard, and we're just gonna let people through. What blocking? You don't need me. You don't need me.
I don't know.
I don't need you.
He's becoming this like grumpy old man that yells at people.
Yeah. No, I can't take that away. Okay, Ro. Before we get out of NFL, the hardest hit in the Eagles-Bears game wasn't even on the field. Go ahead and roll that beautiful footage, Mr.
That beautiful
George.
bean footage.
Roll that beautiful bean footage, Mr. George.
There we go. Give me a...
All right.
It's coming, people.
It's all right. It's
hilarious.
This is Jalen Hurts right now. I can't play. I'm hurt.
Okay. Uh-oh. That's not it.
That's when I spray paint.
Okay, here we go. This is the fall. Watch this fall roll. This is at the game. Big fella. Like how I talked about how I would have did the lady if she'd have jumped in my face like that at the Raiders game, she'd have been this one right here. Butt crack out, really, really trying to struggle to find her day and make sure her weave is still shifted in right. I feel like the glue is coming out. Like
who glues their weave in?
A lot of people still. It's not all lace fronts.
No, those are wigs.
That's it, you know what I mean? Sometimes,
Sewn in, honey. Sewn in.
Some are sewn.
Glue.
Some are glued. George, but that's not all we have from
that
this
booty
game.
Was all out.
That's
a big booty.
That was a lot.
That's a meaty booty.
It's scary though. Like we've all walked. Like if you've ever been in the upper deck of a stadium, depending on the stadium, some of those stadium steps are like those old opera steps.
Can I give you an embarrassing story?
Go ahead.
At MetLife when it was Giants Stadium.
Not MetLife at old Giants Stadium.
When it was Giants Stadium. We were
beached whale.
I know, and like milky veal. Okay. So I went up to get beer. It was a snow game and it was halftime. And we had nosebleed seats. I mean, I was with a group of people and everything. It was a snow game and it was rainy and it was icy. Everything was slipping and sliding. And at this point, I was, of course, completely sober.
You were well hydrated, as you'd say.
I was carrying a tray of like four beers. I thought I was cute with my wedges. I had like wedge boots.
And you had wedges on.
I had wedge boots that had no traction on the bottom.
Oh God!
You know how in cartoons fall, they see their feet in front of them.
With the beer?
The beers went up in the air. I went.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Like I had a bruised tailbone for a month and a half. Oh my God. My friends will never let me forget it.
Yeah, no, as they shouldn't. That would have been magical. George, go ahead and show us what Justin Fields was saying. So this is Justin Fields in his post game.
I felt like I was down, and then I just felt a 300-pound guy, coming back. So I'm like, well,
wait.
I don't know. I felt like I was down, and then I just felt a 300-pound guy, coming back. So I'm like, well, pause. But I don't know. I felt like I was down, and I just felt a 300-pound guy.
Listen, I think this is our first pause in a press conference. At least I've ever caught.
Pause.
Whoa. Pause.
It was in pause. It was pause.
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 That's too good. That's too good. I had to share that one as well. All right, Rose. So now we're moving on to the NBA.
Yep.
Yesterday, Amare Stoudemire, my guy, Stat, was charged with hitting his daughter.
Not even hitting his daughter, punching his daughter
Punching
in the face.
his daughter. Oh, wait. And I gave George the article. He may or may not pull it up. It's okay. If you don't, it's okay. I'll run a quick rundown on it. He basically he was upset with his daughter because she disrespected his mother. Well, her mother, the daughter's mother, the mother of his children. And so he disciplines her. I don't know what happened. He hits her. He strikes her. Daughter goes back, tells mom, who the whole story.
How old's the daughter?
The daughter's like 15, 16, I think it was. Goes back, tells mom. And mom calls the cops on dad. Wait a minute. I was here defending your honor. This is our daughter that's being crazy.
All right, so, I'm going to say this. In Arab households, this is a Tuesday morning. Like
I'm saying.
We didn't get timeouts. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, okay? I do not, I don't physically reprimand my son. But growing up in an Arab household, first of all, my mother, God rest her soul, she was like a sniper with the slippers or a wooden spoon or anything that she could find. Didn't matter if I was 10 or if I was 18. And my mom would just give me the look across the room when I was bad when company was over. And
Shut it down. You'd pull it together.
Listen, I remember...
Our generation, you'll find fewer of us that weren't, if that wasn't our experience, than you will that were.
Well, it's like I see like kids curse the parents at the grocery store, like calling their moms bitches. Let me tell you something.
Death.
Do you understand that my mother would have scalped me?
Death.
At the
100% death.
Listen, I had the nerve. Really quick story. I had my girlfriends were over. This is in high school. My girlfriends Michelle and Bonnie were over. They were my best friends in high school. And my mom smoked. And I remember she was lecturing me about something, and I had the nerve to shush her.
Oh my God.
All I know, my mom was like Popeye the Sickest when I was close to the smoke. Wasn't going in. All I knew is she backhanded me so hard and quick that ash didn't even fall. Wait.
Okay. So for everyone that's watching right now, I want you to drop a story or whether or not you were beaten as a child, because I need to know, and this is going to actually let me know where some of my friends are like, that's why that fool is like that.
Yeah, I already know.
He didn't get beat? Oh, okay. I know. I see where you're at.
I already know who didn't get disciplined within my friends.
Drop a story. Yes, the belt came out, the wooden spoon.
Oh,
the race car track.
My mom beat me with my own Barbie doll once.
I was beat with a race car track before. Legit.
We're laughing at our trauma.
Oh no, 100%. No, one time. Okay, the statutes of limitation is over now. But middle school, I said something to my mom, and she jumped me. And I was I was in a whirlwind before I knew. I was in a fight. But when you're in a fight, you even know you're in a fight. You just start trying to parry whatever you can to get it off.
All I know, my mom would hit me so quickly and so hard. My mom was tiny. Man, she had a backhand. All I know is that I remember that the ash didn't even fall off. And my mom would go, "You want to call the police? I'll call them."
I'll call them for you. That was never a threat. We all thought it. But we all
I'm gonna tell them it's child abuse.
This was.
Oh yeah, I'll call them.
Look. This is the thing. This is the thing that kids are so bold now, because we all thought it, but the fear was, if I pick this phone up and I make this call, I might die. In the time between the cops pull up, because look, I'm a black child, so how quick are the police really coming for me? This isn't little Billy and Tommy. This is a black child situation. So they might have a 20-minute gap before they get to my house. You know how much stuff can happen in a minute? What about the other 19? They got time to hide my body. What, Joshua? Take all his pictures down off the wall.
My mother would probably put me up above the mantle like a deer and tell the police she did it. What? I knew if I picked up that phone.
Oh my God. That's funny. All right. So before we get out,
but I remember Adrian Peterson. Remember when?
Yes. Well, that was different. Like he was like shoving the leaves. Oh wait, hold on. I was never beat, but the fear I still have that my dad can beat my ass, and he's 58 is very real. Chris, it makes sense
and
now.
You're probably
you were never beat, and you're a LeBron fan. It's all starting to crystallize in my mind.
I
brother.
was beaten.
See, oh, wait. Okay, Indian households were the same. My mother was an expert at finding anything to strike me with. Shoes, spoon, and a freshly
cooked naan across the face.
Not naan! That's too good. Okay, wait, Brandon. Papa made me pick my own switch. It was too small. He beat me with the small one and then make me go get another one. 1,000%. Brandon.
My mom looked at me once. She goes, "Take your glasses off," because
No. Okay, the go get your own belt, right? My mom said go get your belt, right? And I'm in there like checking the dexterity of all the belts. And I came back with my mom's robe belt. And she laughed and I got out of trouble. It was too cute. I took too long and I came back and I was like, this right here is heavy and it's soft. I think the odds are in my favor.
That's what she said.
I hate you so much. Let's move on. All right, because we still got to give this away. All right, so Ro, before we get out, yes. MLB. Carlos Correa, $350 million, 13 years. Jesus, first off, 13 years, he's going to be 41 at the end of that deal.
He's going to be Papa.
Yes, he's going to have grandchildren by the time this contract is over. Lord, have mercy. Hold on. So, update. This happened yesterday. This happened last night. He was supposed to have his media availability with the Giants, come out. Oh, hold the jersey. Oh, we're so excited to have Carlos. But wait, there's more. Ro, what happened?
So after a physical, the Giants quickly walked away from that deal for an undisclosed health reason.
HIV.
And then, no, don't say.
Continue.
It's just a blister.
It's a fever blister.
Oh my God, we're so good.
Oh God.
Okay, and so the Giants walked away briskly from that deal. And then the Mets picked him up. All I know is George is rolling in his grave right now with the decisions that the Mets are making.
Really? Think so?
Awful. Why would you do that?
Well, I'll say this. Yeah, because the Yankees haven't really been making the splashes. Really,
our big splash. I mean, listen,
was resigning who you should have resigned
and making him captain, which she should have. I mean, that you make it right without. Okay, and we picked up Rodon because we did need a starting pitcher. Thank God. Like it, I'm not happy with Cashman, and I'm just worried that no matter who we have, that postseason Aaron Boone won't know how to manage it. But I mean, back to the Mets and Correa. Nothing about that deal makes sense to me. The money doesn't make sense. The time.
Yeah, because I think it's 312 now. I think it's 312 million.
315.
315
for 12 years.
Okay.
And it's like, what? Like, why? I just don't understand it. And everybody thought since Steve Cohen bought the team, they'd make fiscally better decisions, smarter decisions anyway. And I'm like,
Edwin Diaz. Here's the new Bobby Bonilla deal. Thank you.
Oh my God.
They don't know what they're doing.
They
don't know what they're doing.
But like.
They just got out of the Bobby Bonilla deal. They literally just
ended it. I don't know. You know what? They remind me of the Giants before this new regime. Like they would get in their own way and they'd make decisions. Thank you, Dave Gettleman, because you were like herpes. You were the gift that kept on giving. We had that dude from the Fifth Element that went to KC. I'm not even gonna call him by his name because I don't care about him.
Oh, my
but
goodness.
I made some of the worst decisions ever were made. But the Mets reminded me of the Giants during Gettleman because we had the money, we'd make moves, but they were head scratchers. You're like, why?
What are you thinking?
What are you thinking? But anyway, so that I don't give a shit about the Mets, and neither does anybody else. So go Yankees.
Go Yankees. All right. So we've hit the moment in the show where we're going to actually start unloading this card. So first off, I want to just say how excited I am that, so many of you guys were involved in this. And I want to thank Ro again for even bringing this card into our lives and utilizing it for this purpose.
No, this was like Debo's bike. It's both ours. I just kept it at my house.
Well, but I have to thank you on here as well. I got to put it on wax, as they'd say. And then also I want to thank you for my final Christmas present, which was a Dennis Rodman card. So rookie card. So thank you so much for that.
You're very welcome.
I appreciate that. And then before we move on to the grand finale, I also want to say, we're going to be giving away a Jordan rookie card. Now, it may or may not be this one. I have 3 graded Jordan rookie cards that are in the mail currently, and depending on how well we do,
and we got to figure out
all the parameters. I might unload one of those. Like this one personally.
No, Chris, you didn't miss the draw. We're about to.
We're not going to draw it. This one personally is worth a few $100s. So that's a few hundred. But some of the others I have are worth tens of thousands. So depending on how crazy you guys can make this, of course you can. Depending on how
they'll think it was rigged if my name came up though. So okay, I can't.
No, you'll go under an alias. Oh my God, C-Ro is her name. I don't know who she is.
Jimmy G's nurse.
Jimmy G's nurse. Yeah. Susie Garoppolo.
Who's Ro Garoppolo? Do we know her?
Ro Garoppolo. But yeah. So depending on how well we do in terms of getting followers, getting subscribers, all of that will depict how we end up doing that.
Oh, we got to figure out what the rules will be if it's going to be the same as they were this time. But okay, we don't want to keep you guys waiting any further.
So,
okay,
here we go, George. You can pull out the big wheel. Wait a minute, we got George. Do you have a drum roll back there? I know I'm putting a lot on you at the last second.
Drum roll. Actually,
do you want him to juggle
you'll be
too?
Surprised how good I am at my job.
Okay, all right. So George is going to get a drum roll going. As you can see, we had 20 entrants on the right-hand side of the screen. So that right now, everybody, we're rolling.
All right,
we're rolling.
Ready for the click?
Ready for the click?
Ready for the click. Here we go.
Let's go. Good luck, you guys.
Uh-oh, we're up to the front. Oh, no, it kept rolling. Jamie gets it. I thought Z got it.
I thought
it was going to be on Z. So Jamie, okay, I'll give you guys a little bit of history. Sorry about that, Z, first off.
I know.
That's tough. Z, I will say, is our original fan. He's been liking and sharing posts and everything for months now.
A Jersey boy.
This actually really would have boosted his day. I'll say this about Z. Z is an attorney out of Houston, and he actually is Clyde Drexler and Akeem Olajuwon's attorney. So the rich keep getting richer. But I appreciate each of you guys, and Jamie, I will get this in the mail to you, so I will get all your information. And thank you guys so much for continuing to support. Let us know what you think about the Jordan giveaway, and kind of what you think we should be doing, because we're gonna kind of brainstorm on that ourselves, but be good to get some more insight on that as well.
You guys, thank you so much for rolling with us. We're appreciative for every single one of you, and we want to wish you and your families the happiest of holidays. And if we aren't on here before then I think we should be. But Happy New Year! But we'll be here before.
Yeah, we'll get on next week.
Okay, all right. We love all of you. We really do. Even you stank ass Cowboys fans. We appreciate everybody.
Hey, listen, Sonny Sonny Phoenix that is one of my good friends that is a Cowboy fan. He posted like 8 times and got a whole lot of people to jump in. So Cowboy fans are some of my favorite people, honestly. As much as I hate their team.
But you know what? They're fun. They're fun to go back and forth with, even though they don't know shit about football. But it's okay.
We'll see you guys next time.
I'm just kidding. Thank you for all of you that participate.
Yes, and from Josh,
from the front row.